Nobody saw this coming. The horror of this new military force, a force composed entirely of the dead, is torn across the face of Europe. It has fallen on us, the newly formed Bureau of Archaic Technologies, to be the tip of the spear in this fight. We are woefully outnumbered. We cannot match this enemy blow for blow. But with the help of our new allies, we will strike where they are most vulnerable. We will be smart. We will be fast. We will be lethal. But we must do more than simply kill our enemies. We must utterly destroy them.
All right, listen up, recruits. Yes, recruits. You may be seasoned soldiers, but the only veterans in this new kind of war are currently freezing their asses off on a ship in the Antarctic. Their ability to counter this threat depends on us.
Hey everybody, it's Star. It's been a while, but you know, I'm finally back and I'm really excited to be able to show you guys this map and to be able to talk about it. Before we begin, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. Massive thank you to Activision for paying for my flight, hotel, and allowing me to capture early gameplay of this DLC pack. I had a blast while I was there, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. This is very different from previous Zombies maps. The Tortured Path is split into 3 maps that you're supposed to complete in succession. You're given 10 waves to complete objectives, and the 11th wave is used to escape. You have around a 3-minute time limit to complete the objectives, or you fail, and if you fail, the game ends and resets your progress in the Tortured Path playlist. However, most of these objectives are fairly easy to do, and in my opinion aren't all that intrusive. They can vary from eliminating bombers, killing a VIZ, a moisture, repair points, defense points. Basically anything that you can think of is going to be something that you're going to have to do. Based on my experience, the objectives scaled based on wave as well. So if you had a round 3, let's say eliminate bombers, if you were to do it on round 3 versus round 9, they're obviously going to have more health, and there's going to be a significantly larger amount of them if you were to do it on round 9 versus round 3. After you finish a round with an objective, you're given a care package that contains some jolts, 3 or 4 weapons, which may or may not be pack-a-punch depending on the objective wave that you complete, and you also get a drop that gives everyone in the match full armor. Oh yeah, there's also no armor machines in these maps, so these care packages are basically the only way to get armor aside from the certain class mods that give them upon activation. The care packages also have a chance to give you the Ripsaw and the Tesla gun with their respective upgrades. Alongside there not being any armor machines, there's also no more random weapon box and designated wall buys. So the way it works is that you have wall buys for SMGs, ARs, shotguns, LMGs, and snipers, as well as starting weapons. And when you buy from them, they give you a random weapon from that list. Mark Guy and Rizzo were telling me that they got Jack-in-the-Boxes somehow, but I never got them, so I don't really know how it works. They were thinking it's either buying a lot of stuff or just spending a lot of points, but I was never really able to test it myself, so I guess we'll have to wait until release for somebody to figure it out. There's also a crate that allows you to buy ammo for the weapon you're holding, and it can only be used up to 3 times. Each time you buy it, it increases in price. It starts off at 1,000, and I believe it ends at 3,000. To me, this doesn't really seem super useful because you can just buy ammo directly from the upgrade machine, but I guess it makes sense in the context of wonder weapons like the Ripsaw and the Tesla gun. Speaking of the upgrade machine, it's really easy to unlock this time around. I'm not allowed to say how exactly you unlock it, but I guarantee a large majority of people who play will be able to figure it out in their first match. In my first match, I managed to escape the first map called Into the Storm, and let me tell you something, nothing is more intimidating than having multiple Zombies devs watching over your shoulder as you play the map for the first time, especially when you're doing better than they expected. They kept saying that they didn't think anyone would do it, and they were surprised to see that Smart Guy and I had both completed the map. And for anyone worried about Easter eggs being ruined because of the event, basically nothing was found. Smart Guy and I did discover one thing, but it's really obvious, and I'm expecting almost anyone that's going to be hunting for the Easter eggs to find it right away. Also, we were only allowed to go 5 out of 10 rounds into the second map, so we don't even know what the third map looks like or what the boss encounter will be on the second map. Another thing they've added in the Tortured Path is damage increases to certain weapons. So the engineered parts that were showing up in the trophy list for collecting 25, what these do is they give you a 10% damage boost to whatever weapon it's applied to. Whenever you kill a boss, it drops one randomly and it's automatically applied to that weapon whenever you pick it up. The only thing that really worries me about this system is the potential for duplicates, but I never got to ask if duplicates are even a possibility, so I guess we'll see as more and more people play the map. In addition to the engineered parts damage bonus, there's also a new ranking system coming with the Tortured Path playlist called the Bureau rank. These levels increase alongside your normal levels, but each level gives you more and more of a damage bonus. Each level is about a 2% damage increase, and I believe these stack with the engineered parts, so getting a high level and having a lot of engineered parts will probably be really, really nice for the Tortured Path. Alright everyone, that about wraps up all of the information that I have on the Tortured Path. The rest of the video is just going to be raw gameplay of the first map and a little bit of the second map. I will be streaming the Easter egg hunt when this map launches, so if you want to watch that, keep an eye out on my channel, and thank you all for watching.
Other ships are able to break free.
I've divided the artifacts amongst the convoy, and we have agents stationed to guard each of them. But this ship is the only one with our coordinates. It's a security measure.